Water is blue. Water has no color. Water is blue. Types of headaches. Migraine. Hypertension. Stress. Arguing with anime fans. Winter. Summer. Realizing that America does not include tax on the product's advertised price. Visible confusion. Me being entrusted by family and friends with their darkest secrets. Me dealing with other people's problems versus me dealing with my own. Simpsons fans, when you do not remember a random one-off character from 73 seasons ago who only says one line, my eyes. Me trying to avoid eye contact with the crackhead at the gas station. It looks like you are brushing too hard. I am going to scrape your teeth with a metal hook. The lyrics on her new album sound like artificial intelligence. Yep, I will get that to you as soon as we are off this call. As soon as I am off that call. My therapist calling his therapist the second I leave his office. How people think when they see me. How actually I am. When you have to help your mum find you a new dad. A Lego brick can withstand 950 pounds of force before breaking. Yo mama. Lego. Girl. I like horses. Me after 14,000 operations. Police. There is no one else that can help us but you. Detective who has been retired for 10 years. Point of view. You have no friends? Them. How single are you? Me. When boomers make fun of young people for using the technology that their generation invented. Hold on. This whole operation was your idea. I caught my roommate faking her Zoom class this morning. Gave myself a ticket so that they do not. Harvard. Bro, you want a scholarship. We did it. Humanity. Dubai. We flooded a desert. People trying to come up with a name for their daycare. Lil. Get a girlfriend. Get friends. Me. You just got hired as an actor. It is a movie about how Neanderthals lived 40,000 years ago, and you got hired because you look like one. Me saying, thank you, to ChatGPT, so they spare my life when AI takes over the world. Your son is distracted at school. Sorry, what did you say? This is what irony means. You buy an electric car to save the planet and a tree kills it. Nerds online when you make even the slightest attempt at critical thinking. When I delete everything in my phone and still get that storage almost full message. What more do you want from me? When the character who died off-screen suddenly reappears in the last act to save the day? Cyclists when you have to consider them as a vehicle. Cyclists when they have to consider themselves as a vehicle. My grandpa owns an onion farm and occasionally decides to take naps in the middle of the field. This man won at life. Hackers in movies be like, I'm in. If you're feeling bad about your life, just look at this guy taking a sunset beach pic of his vape. Trust me, you're doing just fine. Here is a picture of me about to make the biggest mistake of my life. Students when they enter science class for the first time. Kaboom. Parents acted like turning on this light would crash the car. Now I'm no hairdresser, but something is off here. Villain in a kid's movie. Dies brutally. The character after. Do you have any hobbies? Introverts. Americans in 90-degree heat. Brits in literally the average American room temperature. Try-hard gamers when they realize that movies are shot in 24 FPS and not 160 plus FPS. Basic PC player obsessed with graphics. Nintendo games. Just eat whenever you're hungry. Me if I only ate when I was hungry. Hawk Tua girl. The internet. Normal people. Dude, just get a car. Driving is so much fun. Average driving experience. HR when they don't hire 5 new people after 5 others quit. It's like printing my own money. Man running from cops, stops to pet cats, goes to jail. He's got his priorities straight. How I looked holding my breath behind people that vape smoke in front of me, and I get hit from their smoke cloud and the smell. Me trying to wash a spoon. When you smell a certain type of alcohol and it reminds you of a time you almost died. If Moses had a smartphone. About to split this sea, your chances of being violated by a crab are low, but never zero. When the emo kid starts talking about the wolf inside him, get a load of this guy. When you're in the middle of an exam and the teacher is explaining something to someone, how lazy are you? Me. Me at parties watching people eat salt through their nose. When you see a pretty girl, but remember how you look. When you see someone coming out of the bathroom 1 second after you heard the toilet flush, they didn't wash their hands. I know what kind of man you are. Horror game graphics. AAA games graphics. AAA game story. Horror game story. Me watching someone who makes twice my salary struggle to save a PDF. I am the administrator. Yep, I am the owner of this PC. Yep, that means I have the right to modify the file. That makes sense. Let me modify it. Access denied. My strategy to survive in this economy. I shall take no wife, hold no lands, father no children. I shall wear no crowns and win no glory. I shall live and die at my post. 7-year-old me looking at my controller after the game tutorial said, press L3 plus R3. Where are they? Van driver after he captured 1,000 kids and unlocked the golden skin. Gamer. Buys DLC from a series that has a reputation of being difficult. DLC is difficult. Gamer. When you haven't slept all night but you're in a good mood. Walmart employees when a group of teenagers sprint out of the store with a PS4 and no receipt. Walmart employees when an elderly man calmly exits with bagged items in a shopping cart. How I feel having to wake up and go to work, to make money, to function, and live in a society I fucking hate. Me. Don't look now, but the guy behind you is my friend. The other day you walked past me and didn't even say hi. Me the other day. All the generations that grew up watching Dragon Ball. Top 4. Vehicles most used for kidnappings. Interviewer. Do you have any experience as a surgeon? Me. It's US election year. You remember the influence of the US on the world. You see footage of the voters. They are choosing between a narcissistic clown and a senile genocide supporter, using our wedding day as password. My wife. I use it not to forget it. No one. Men. Confidence to ask out a girl. Confidence to land a plane in an emergency. 2 rich men looking at a poor person. Chocolate-dipped golden retriever. Worse. Batter. Seeing a before you buy video before you buy the game. Seeing a before you buy video after you bought the game to see if the game was worth the money. When you donate $1 to a streamer. Now, say my name. Naruto, when Rasengan doesn't work on an opponent, we both are the same bro. If I win the lottery, I won't tell anyone, but there will be signs. Me. I really wish Nintendo would make Zelda a girl. Nintendo. I got you, big dog. The show when I'm watching. The show when mom walks in. Me. I don't need a grocery card. Me. 6 mins later. What girls think guys want? What guys actually want? You watch a new show. It's good and the last episode has a cliffhanger. The show got cancelled. Me looking at bro as he says some shit I cannot defend him on. Therapist. You shouldn't allow other people's lives to stress you out. The other person's life. Just started watching soccer. I have a lot of catching up to do. Me watching the homeless guy pull out his master's degree in computer science. People buying games in the summer sale. Me having no money and parents that don't support buying games. Don't talk to strangers. Don't give your data to strangers. Never click on an unknown link. Having lots of kids. Poor people. Elon Musk. When flights are expensive but luggage fees are $40. Me finally happy to have a girlfriend and friends. It's me or them. Her. I bet he's thinking about other women. Him. I like Angela, Pamela, Sandra, and Rita. Female teachers now. Female teachers when I went to school. Living with your mom? Your mom lives with you. My dad going to work at 3 a.m. Me going to bed at 3 a.m. Me. That finger that isn't cracking. The rest of my hand. Her. Stop wasting money on pointless purchases. Him. I don't spend money on pointless purchases. Also him. Cashier. Your child will be happy with such a gift. 36-year-old me. Me? I'm scared of the 15th, 9th and 3rd letters of the alphabet. Therapist. Oh, I see. Me. Teacher. You can't hear pictures. Me. Let me get this straight. You think Spirited Away is not the best Studio Ghibli film. I do. And I'm tired of pretending it is.